Well, here's the thing. They're not going to get a chance to get that Karn Silex. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I'm Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents, streaming to you live from Average Zen Presents on Twitch. Or if you're watching later on YouTube, we're at Average Zen, of course. Yeah, I'm doing this thing every single time we can. I'm not going to say every single day of the week, but we put content up on the internet quite a few days a week. 5, at least, 6, sometimes. Never 7. That's too much. Let's jump into today's casual Tuesday brew as we do on Tuesdays. So jumping into the play queue to have some fun with some good old cards. Today we're in historic best of 1. And we are playing Bludrazi, Portent to Bludrazi. And this is a deck heavily influenced by a deck list I saw on MTGO that features Portent of Calamity, a Bloomburrow card that never really found its footing in Standard. Reveal the top, this is an X blue, sorcery. Reveal the top X cards of your library for each card type. You may exile a card type of that type from among them. Put the rest into your graveyard. You may cast a spell from among the exiled cards without paying its mana cost if you exiled 4 or more cards this way. Then put the rest of the cards exiled into your hand. Okay, so yeah, well, that's what we do. Now, what might be cast? Well, if we get a creature, probably an Emrakul or Ugin, or Planeswalker. Sire of the Seven Deaths, Null Drifter, Devourer of Destiny all make an appearance. To help us get there, we have some ramp in the form of 1 copy of the Iron Crack, 4 copies of Forsaken Monument, and a whole bunch of lands like Arid Archway that tap for 2, Ugin's Labyrinth potentially taps for 2. We have a bunch of colorless and a few islands and a few sink into stupors just in case. Ugin's Binding I really like in here. Stock up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a blue shell with Eldrazi. It looks like fun. If you want the full deck list, you can always hit !deck in chat, or check out that video description link below on YouTube, and you'll get hooked up there. Well, let's take it in and see what kind of fun and shenanigans we can get up to. We have our first victim. Is our opponent. Oh, the silence, the quiet before the storm. Take a moment to admire our wonderful Shiko and Narset sleeves and avatar. We've even got the Jeskai totem over here. Been loving me some Shiko and Narset this go around with Tarkir Dragonstorm. Of course, we played a Shiko Brawl deck last Friday. Looking forward, as of taping today, this being a casual Tuesday, later on, Tarkir Dragonstorm Alchemy should be coming out, and there are definitely a few cards in there that I'm looking forward to. One I already have queued up to craft, if I don't draw it. Or, good lord, what is going on here? To go in my Narset deck for this Friday, Brawling Friday. Gonna try out the new Narset is the commander. Seems good. She's the one that lets you draw cards equal to the number of spells that you have cast that turn after discarding your hand at the end of your turn. So, kind of a potential wheel. Man, okay. You are really trying our patience here. Connection issues aside, we would like to play. This is the first game with this deck. Alright, well, they go first. We do not have anything great here except for the Uggin's Labyrinth. Yeah, I guess we do that. Uggin's Labyrinth, Sire of the Seven Deaths. Seems like a decent start. And of course, we won't actually get to play because our opponent's got a time out, so it's all for naught. How you doing? We never talk about you anymore. Let me know. Let us know in the comments. It doesn't have to be about Magic the Gathering. I'll talk about anything. If you leave a comment, I'll I'll reply. I'm here for you. Oh man, this is not what I want to be here for though. Right now, let's play some cards. Let's go. Let's go. I'm caffeinated. I'm ready. I'm awake. All right, we win. Patience. Weapon. Yes. All right, let's see if we can find a live one. Play, play, play. Go, go, go. We need Eldrazi. Pammy Lick is our bunny-loving opponent. Alright, this hand's not as good as the last one, but we're at least on the play. And we have the Iron Crag. Alright, well, let's surveil. We really want a blue source. That is as close to a blue source as we're going to get. Birds. Well, let's play the Iron Crag. And that gets us up to 4 mana next turn. So we could Kozilek's Command on the bird and make a couple of Eldrazi tokens. And they tap the bird. What's going on with the bird? Oh, Utopia Sprawl, I see. And now they have 3 mana. Let's get them a Nissa. Vastwood Seer, look at them go. They're ramping hard. We're going to have to race this ramp. I mean, that is a 3 mana spell. Alright, let's go Eldrazi. And I guess Uggin's Binding. Mythweaver Pock. Not the most impressive Mythweaver Pock yet. It is a 4 mana spell though. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get Forsaken Monument down and hope they don't blow it up. Alright, they have a lot of lands now. And a Karn Silex. Oh no. Alright, well, we have a lot of mana available as well. So let's tap. That gives us 2, 4, 6. So I think the answer is that's a 4 mana. Yeah, we gotta kill Mythweaver Pock. And then make some Eldrazi Scion tokens. Oh yeah, we'll make the tokens and Mythweaver Pock can go. We'll gain some life, make some scions. We'll hold up into the Flood Maw. No, we can't do stock up and into the Flood Maw. Okay, so we got to kill one of these guys to add a blue mana. Alright, stock up and get ourselves a Null Drifter and Arid Archway. And now we can evoke the Null Drifter, autopay. Then that'll give us Ugin's Binding, yes. Return all that stuff to your hand. Give us a 6/6 that immediately dies. But now we have a Sire of the Seven Deaths. That looks much better. Well, I think we have won the ramp war. Nissa, come on down. Alright, and then they replay the Overlord here. I mean, so they went up +1. There's Karn Silex back again. Utopia Sprawl and birds. Alright, well, let's return the Sun Scorch. Oh, we should have tapped that. Oh, man, what am I thinking? Alright then, well, let's go ahead and tap this for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that doesn't work, does it? All right then. I guess we just Ugin's Binding again. All right, they have revealed Kiara. I think you know what? We're okay with this. I mean, they just wasted their entire battlefield too. Overlord of the Haunt Woods, go back to your hand. We'll dig some more at you. Decline. What is this? Sheoldred? Ulamog. Oh my god. Are you serious? Yeah, you gotta pay 7 life. They do. They absolutely do. Oh well. They got their own Eldrazi. Look at them go. Overlord of the Haunt Woods. Again. Elder Gargaroth. Alright. Well, they're out of mana. Except for the 1. I guess they could cast Utopia Sprawl. There you go. There's that. There's that. There you go. Alright, we get nothing but another null elemental blast. Good game. Eldrazi versus Eldrazi. The Eldrazi win. Go figure. Yeah, I knew. I was. Why didn't I get rid of that Karn Silex before he blew up our Forsaken Monument? Why? Wait. Events. There we go. Let's play it again. Try it again. Try again. We haven't gotten one of our Portent Calamities yet. That's upsetting. And the one game where we had the Uggin's Labyrinth in hand along with our Sire of the Seven does our opponent timed out. Let's see if we can actually do stuff. Sergeant Dark, will you allow us to do stuff? That would be great. I mean, we have the Ugin, we have blue, we have kind of things, and Forsaken Monument. It could work, maybe. We'll see. Alright, we'll see what it's all about. The Hokey Pokey, Land War Elf coming down. Utopia Sprawl. Oh boy, is it another Eldrazi deck? Well, let's have this come in tapped. We got another Forsaken Monument. Don't love that. Yeah, 1 damage to you. Alright, so Spectral Denial's looking pretty strong here. We're gonna pay 1. Mirkwood Bats. No. Mirkwood Spoiler. Okay. I don't know what that's about. We'll just return it to their hand. Okay, I do like the Kozilek's command here. We might end up casting that to get ourselves some Eldrazi spawn. I think so. Yep. Alright, let's go exile and make some guys. We'll go X is 2. And we'll target the player and target the Mirkwood Spider. Our turn. Alright, we got a land. We got a Forsaken Monument. Well, we got some beaters. And, you might be wondering why I didn't play Ugin there, because it's got nothing to exile. Of course I want to exile something when it comes into play. I guess I could exile the Utopia Sprawl. Doesn't feel good. Alright, still nothing to exile, but now we have another Ugin. Okay. Well, we'll just submit 0. I'm not too worried about their... I mean, I guess I could have got rid of it. Let's get... Oh no. Ugin. We got him. We got him with Ugin. Go figure. Ugin got us earlier, but it was the old Ugin. This is the new Ugin. New and improved Ugin. Old Ugin was like, you gotta make me do things? You gotta press buttons to make me exile stuff? And this one's like, no. I'm just gonna come in and do it on my own. And then whenever you play a colorless spell, and you just draw some cards and gain 3 life. It's fine. Oh, you want 3 colorless mana? That's fine too. Here you go. You want to play all the colorless spells in your deck? There you go. That's good too. Harcourt, Eternal Taskmaster. Hello. Well, they're on the draw. We do have the Portent. I guess we go with Zalfrin Void. I mean, this is kind of a sketchy hand. But it just got better with the Errant Archways. I don't know why we kept that Devourer of Destiny on top. That's not good. Alright, well, so we'll... we don't have anything we can play for that. Well, now we have to discard. So I think we're going to have to discard the Devourer of Destinies. Yay! Alright, so we have 3 mana available. I don't think that's good enough. Coco, uh-oh. We're in danger. Well, now they have Hexproof, thanks to Metropolis Reformer. Ow. Alright, well, we had to deal damage to ourselves. Wow. Okay. Well, that's got to stop. And we'll make a bunch of those. So we only have... Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I can't target anything except for the Voice of the Blessed. I guess that's fine. Soul Warden on the open plains. Lathiel. Oh my goodness. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. I think we have to cast Ugin here. If we can. We cannot. So let's tap this. Return to Sunscorched Desert. Don't need that. Well, yeah, we're boned. That doesn't work. We got all of our big drops in our hand and just no blue mana until just then to cast the Portent of Calamity. That was icky. Icky sequencing. Let's try again. None of our ramp, except for the lands, which were slowing us down, actually. Alright, this is a little bit better looking. We have some ramp. We have card draw. We have the Portent. Still no blue source. That's concerning. Alright, we'll see what we can do here. A couple of Kozilek's commands, not bad. We really need one more mana, though, for that to be ideal. That is not a mana. Let's evoke the Null Drifter, because we desperately need to draw some cards. Hey, they do have blue, though, so I'm glad we have the Cavernous Souls. Okay. We did find a blue source, so let's have that inner tapped, because we don't have anything for one. That does put us on 4, which is the magic number for Kozilek's, especially if they have a 2 mana or less creature. Let's stock up. Do they counter it? I'm okay if they do. We're just digging for lands. Good lord. Okay, Ugin's Labyrinth is a good one. And we'll go with the Sun-Scorched Desert. Play the Ugin's Labyrinth. Are they going to stifle our Ugin's Labyrinth? Okay. This must be a tough choice here. They got rid of the portal to Phyrexia. Wow. Well, okay, now we have 3 mana up, which means we can do the Karn Silex. Oh. Well, here's the thing. They're not going to get a chance to get that Karn Silex. Ugin came down and they said, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ugin wins games. Who knew? Everyone knew. Familial bonds of the Abzan and the Stalwart Warriors. Yes, they allow them to summon their ancestors' spirits to defend in power and occasionally party with them. Crenshaw, Pete, the Brilliant. Okay, well, we'll do this. We got an Ugin's Labyrinth. We have a Sire. Seems good. The goose, it is loose. Alright, let's play our Sink in the Stupor, and we'll even pay 3 life for that, because I want to go ahead and stock up. We'll grab Into the Floodmaw and Kozilek's Command. Cool. We'll put Cavern of Souls down on Eldrazi and pass the turn. That gives us 4 mana, so that's a good spot to be in for Kozilek's Command. They have created food. Num num num. Oh my goodness. The Ugin's Labyrinth. Just the mention of Uggin's name was enough to send them fleeing for their lives. Past trauma. It's real. Last Root Animist? Alright, we'll do that. The trauma is real. Ugin trauma. Mill crab trauma. Zazandi the Mighty. Will you be afraid of our dragon? Don't be afraid of our dragon. Alright, we got blue. We have the Portent to Calamity. Will we get to cast it? Swamp. Okay. Well, let's get rid of the Null Elemental Blast. I don't think that's going to be good. Alright. We're dealing with a sicko here playing crazy cards. Let's put that on Eldrazi, and we'll go ahead and cast Stock Up. since they're making us discard. Alright, let's go with the Arid Archway and another Kozilek's Command. Davriel. Oh, so this is a dedicated discard deck. I'm gonna go with, let's get rid of the Portent to Calamity just because, well, you know what? No. Let's get rid of the Ugin's Binding. Oh, and we drew another. Okay, so tap that. Arid Archway comes down. Bounce that back to hand. That gives us. Okay. We'll do 2. No. We'll do that, and we'll do it for 1. No, wait, no. No, that's correct. Yeah, we'll go draw and that, and we'll do it for 1. And yes, us. Will you choose us? No, put that in the bottom. All right, Emrakul. It's not exactly what we wanted to see, but that's fine. Hellspith, Nightmare. Fun times. And then they get to reveal their hand, choose a non-land, non-creature. Well, let's get rid of the Portent to Calamity because we're never going to get enough mana now at this rate. You know, I think we go ahead and, I mean, they're just dead set on us casting this Portal to Calamity here. So let's pick that up. And now we have 1, 2, 3 that we can put into it. All right then. 1, 2, 3 it is. Let's cast it. And we will reveal into the Flood Maw and Eaten by Piranhas. Yeah, go for it. We got a few. I mean, they're going to exile our graveyard next turn. It doesn't matter. Ugin, gone. No. Whatever will we do? I guess we can get rid of the Eaten by Piranhas. Oh no, we have to discard. Oh no, our graveyard is gone. Whatever will we do? Are you having fun, Zizandi? Alright, well, let's get rid of a land. Torment of Hellfire. Are you serious? We'll lose 3 life. Alright, so let's tap this for a colorless. Play the Arid Archway, return the Cavern of Souls. Play the Null Drifter for whatever cost this is. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, resolve. That's fine. Bandit's Talent. Oh boy. Well, I guess we'll get rid of Emrakul. This is so stupid. Oh god, and we draw another land. And we draw another land. Wonderful. And of course they had Liliana's Triumph all ready for that. Alright then, let's go ahead and deal damage to you. Look at us go. You don't get to draw any extra cards. Are we having fun? Are we having fun? Tiny Bones. Oh yeah? No, I don't think so. Alright. We lose 2 life. And we have a Forsaken Monument. Where are all of our huge Eldrazi? Hey, Tony Marie, thank you for joining us. Okay, dedicated discard deck in the play queue. Love to see it. Torian, the hammer, the bull hammer, the sledgehammer, the Peter Gabriel of hammers. Well, we kind of have a blue source here. I guess we'll keep this. And we surveil into Forsaken Monument. Seems good. The what? Okay, here's the deal we're going to have an issue with here, though. So let's add a colorless. Bounce this back to hand. Portent of Calamity. Now we have to discard. I guess the Null Elemental Blast can go. I don't even know why I have these in here. I was thinking we'd be playing against more multicolored decks than we are. But no, we haven't played against anybody that's played a multicolored spell when we've had that spell in our hand. They have a Lotus Field. It's not great for us. Okay, then we want the Sire of the Seven Deaths, definitely, because that finally gives us a target for Ugin's Labyrinth. Was this the game where we get to play the Portent of Calamity? Are you serious? Here, you can have a tapped fish. I want my thing. Alright, we got that. That gives us a Forsaken Monument. And now they have to make a choice. They take our Mana Rock or Forsaken Monument, or Mana Doubler. Either way, I think we're going to be alright. Baneslayer. I don't think that was the choice they should have made. That is a 5 mana. Alright, easily done. Let's go that and make a whole bunch of Eldrazi. Wait, no, that's still too much. That's 7? Yeah, let's undo that, and we will tap this for 2. Make one of those blue. Cast the stock up. And we'll grab Ugin and Eaten by Piranhas. Okay, now we can QQ. And all of a sudden we don't have enough. I think we hold on to it then. Oh, why did I pass? I tapped out. Oh, no. That's fine. As soon as we cast Ugin, we'll get rid of that. Protection from demons. Protection from dragons. Oh. I'm guessing those are Doom Scars that they're tucking away there. Well, we're going to get rid of the Baneslayer Angel, I guess. Gain 3 life, draw a card. Do they have another Ixalan's Binding? What? No? Okay, well, Archangel of Avacyn's about to get eaten by piranhas. Alright, cool. And we'll go gain 3 life, draw a few cards. We'll Null Drifter. Get rid of the Ixalan's Binding. Resolve. And I believe we can go ahead and play the Arid Archway, and we'll bounce this guy to our hand and Surveil. Okay, another Kozilek's Command, not bad. Will we get to Ultimate Ugin? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do that. And then Conduit Pylons, Surveil. We don't need the island. And then I guess we can go... What do we have here then now? Let's take that, add a blue, and QQ. I said QQ. All right, Portent to Calamity. Let's do that for 9. And we'll reveal... What are we going to reveal? Oh my goodness, none of this is good. Ugin's Binding. No, we don't want that. Oh my goodness. Kozilek's Command. No, we don't want that. I guess a stock up? Yeah, my goodness. This is ugly. Alright then. Are there any of them we want to cast? I guess the stock up? And we'll grab the Ugin's Binding and a Sink in the Stupor? My god, I guess we'll add 3 colorless mana. And make a token? and draw a card. We'll pay the 1. And we will definitely exile this chick over here. Good Lord. Alright, we got another Portent to Calamity. And we will get rid of the Ugin's Binding that we see there, that one, and I guess the excess Portent to Calamity, another Kozilek's Command. Okay, that's good. Righteous Valkyrie. Living on the edge of what's responsible. Resplendent Angel. I mean, sure. Okay. Again, you're going down, they say. Well, alright, let's tap this to tap this for a blue. Play the Arid Archway, return this to hand. Good Lord. They keep trying to give us blue sources, don't they? Alright, well, let's... Eaten by Piranhas on this guy. Will Ugin's Binding on this guy. And we'll actually exile that. I guess we should have Ugin's Binding on the fish. Would you care to block with your Resplendent Angel? They said no. They said no blocks. Oh, they have made humans. Watch out. All right, cool. What's this? Hold my beer. And let's go with 1. And get rid of this guy. And get rid of that guy. Oh, too much fun. We're having too much fun. I mean, what you gotta do? Ugin says, you cast a colorless spell, I'm gonna exile something. You know, we were making all sorts of terrible plays there and still finding our way to victory. It was too good. Too good. Hey, so cool. You know, the Virtuous is our final opponent for this hour. Well, let's bring it home. Bring home the victory. Yeah. Well, you may put one of those cards back on top of your library and exile the rest. I guess we'll go with Ugin. And there's Ugin. Imagine that. Alright, we got nothing we can really do with this, so let's just pick this up. And there's a Sunscorched Desert, so we're well on our way for mana. Alright, conduit pylons, do some more surveillance. We got a blue source. We got the Iron Crag. We're good to go. Alright, that puts us on 4 mana already. Next turn we'll be on 5. That's a good spot to be in for Kozilek's Command. What say you? Cool? Is it cool? Is it still? Are we cool? Are we cool? It's just a little Eldrazi thing. Don't worry about it. Oh, they also have the Arid Archway. Fun. All right. Well, what are they doing? They're discarding, I guess. Yeah, that didn't feel good. We had to do that last game. Oh no, it's a Terror of the Peaks. I don't love that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can exile something 5 or more? No, 3 or more. 3 or less. Which, they have 4 up, though. Okay, they have the Oketra's Monument. So we're going to go scry 1, 2, 3. Yes, us, please. That looks good. Alright, deal a damage. Cast our Forsaken Monument. And give all our guys some hefty buffs. Alright. I think we're in business now. Mondrak, Gloria Dominus. We'll surely be exiled next turn. Alright, they have 2 colorless mana available. Something tells me they can't utilize the colorless mana quite as well as we can. Alright, we have that. Oh, we have a Nugan. Goodbye, Mondrak. Do they scoop here? I think I would probably scoop here. Just say it. Alright, well, I guess. And now we have things. And get rid of that guy. And gain a few life, draw a few cards, and deal some damage. I probably should have attacked in with the tokens before we cast the Sire of the 7 Deaths, but good game, indeed. It did not matter. Oh, man. Oh, okay, we gotta tone it down a little bit tomorrow. We can't be bringing this much unparalleled destruction and carnage with Ugin. We could play it in standard, but we get some other things to go on tomorrow that I'm pretty happy about. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of our show here, guys. I hope you've had fun. We have. It didn't all go as planned, but that's the game. That's the game. So as always, love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, have fun playing Magic the Gathering, and give us so many likes, subscribes, and comments that we go blind. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, and you have a good one. You deserve it.